It was 694 days since I last talked about Microsoft and their Surface, and this is actually the third take of this video. It's been a long time, yes, and quite a lot has changed. Sure, it's fundamentally the same, the concept is the same, however, it's a much more compelling product as Microsoft are boasting it as no compromise. However, if you remember, cast your minds back to 2012 when they first released Surface, they also had the same motto, but as many of us know, that wasn't the case. But it looks really compelling now, and hopefully it is non-compromise. So looking at it superficially, yeah, it's got a larger screen, it's got a new pen, it's got an even better kickstand, a better screen, Core i7 processor. It is pretty high end. I mean, it's really got better specs than a lot of laptops out. But let's go below the surface, beneath the surface of this product. Pardon the pun. First question you ask is, what was announced? Well, actually, only two products were announced, and that was this and this. Yep, no Surface 3, or Surface Mini that everyone was expecting. And to be honest, I don't think they're gonna really update the Surface 2 anymore, because clearly they have shown that they want a tablet laptop experience in one, and really making the Surface 3 kind of goes against their idea of the Surface Pro 3, and it kind of would cannibalize the Surface Pro 3, because people would buy the Surface 3 if it ever came out, because it would be cheaper, but then it's just a tablet, it's not a laptop as well, so it's not really, there's no point really for them to keep pushing the Surface line. Windows RT and that whole idea is dead to Microsoft. I think tablets as a standalone definition or device are dead to Microsoft. It's bringing laptops and tablets together, and yes, it's been tried so many times. I mean, Microsoft themselves have tried twice already and it didn't really work out. This looks really compelling. It looks like it has the capability to be a laptop. It's got a large enough screen, incredibly powerful. This has the top of the line model, which is obviously the most expensive, around $2,000. I'm not sure about the UK prices. And talking about UK prices, it's coming out in the US in June, and then everywhere else, US and Canada, and then everywhere else, including the UK, Germany, France, Spain, more countries as well, coming out in August. A whole month's difference. What is wrong? Why? I'm telling all companies out there, why are Apple the only people that can do globally launches successfully? Firstly, Apple don't make you wait unless it's a Mac Pro for a month to get the product. Secondly, they released them not everywhere in the world, but they've released them in the major countries all at the same time. It's ridiculous. The specs are on screen now, you can look at them. I'm not going to go over them because I am one who believes specs alone are absolute worthless. They mean nothing. However, I would like to go over a few things that will actually make a difference. Obviously, the beautiful 2160 by 1440 display. Microsoft is boasting that this has the highest contrast ratio of any product in this category. I'm not really sure what that means, because this category is technically not really, it's kind of new, but... And also, talking of screen, 12 inches, so it's even bigger, it's more like a laptop, and they say that you can actually fit 6% more stuff on this screen than a 13-inch MacBook Air because of OS optimization. We'll see how that turns out. And it also has a 3:2 aspect ratio. Yeah, this sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? It's not 16:9, it's not 4:3. It's what I think tablets have needed for a long time. We always go on about tablets, again, like the iPad, 4:3, which doesn't work for video. However, then you've got the Samsung tablets and many others that are 16:9, and they're really awkward to hold in portrait. And so really a new aspect ratio had to be created, I think, for the tablet experience to be both portrait and landscape and work properly. The Windows key, or the Windows button, the home button, on the right hand side, before it was at the bottom. Now this is a big change. Now it doesn't seem like one, but Microsoft are really pushing portrait mode on this device. It's really meant to be three things, this product. It's meant to be a tablet, which is for consuming media. It's meant to be a laptop for making, producing, editing videos, writing books, whatever. And thirdly, it's meant to be a pen and paper replacement. Now, I don't know about you, but this kind of sounds similar to the Microsoft Courier. If you ever remember those rumors that Microsoft killed off it. This device has very similar roots as the Microsoft Courier. Let's talk about the kickstand. The kickstand, if you remember on the original Surface, only went one way. It was quite a steep angle, and people didn't really like that. It didn't really work for lappability. Yeah, I know I said that word. And then the Surface 2, they added another option so you could have it more lean back, but still it wasn't great for lappability. Yes, I know. And you could still use it for writing and whatnot. So now they've added something called a full friction kickstand. So essentially, instead of clicking into place, you can set any angle you want from 0 degrees, which is having it closed, to 150 degrees. Also, they've made the type cover. They didn't actually say anything about the touch cover, but they've really improved the type cover. Firstly, they've added a new trackpad that's better at tracking. The keyboard is really the same, it's just slightly larger because obviously the device is larger. But the big deal I find with this, is that this bit at the front is actually a magnet that will clip on to the front bezel, which will create an even firmer connection between the tablet and the keyboard, making it feel even more like a laptop. So when you're writing on this device with the stylus, which does use I believe a quadruple A battery, it has palm lock technology. Essentially, if your palm is on the device, it doesn't recognize that input. The stylus itself is not Wacom anymore. It also has 3 buttons on it. It has a button at the top, this is awesome. You can click the button on the top, similar to a normal pen. You click and to start writing. Well, this you click and it opens OneNote in a full screen mode, no unlock required, and you can just start writing away. It also has 2 buttons on the side. One is for copying and one is for the eraser tool. Also has front-facing speakers, you can see here. Not really sure how well they're going to work. I don't think they're going to be as good as the HTC Boom Sound. They may be kind of like the Xperia Z2 speakers. They're like alright, they're front-facing, but they're not really great. Also, the type cover has a slot to put the stylus in to keep that in safekeeping so you don't lose it, because we all know how annoying it is when you lose a stylus. Although the stylus is pretty big, it has aluminium finish, it looks really well built. So there's one more thing I want to talk about. Microsoft themselves even said the Surface is not designed to compete with their OEMs. Yeah, it will compete with the iPad and MacBook Air, but they're not trying to compete with Toshiba, HP, Samsung, Lenovo. They're not trying to do that. What they're trying to do is similar to what Google are doing with the Nexus program, which is create a Halo product, a product that other OEMs will be, wow, that's really awesome, let's try and do that in a even better way. So Microsoft, they're trying to push innovation. If you want it to be a tablet, it can just be a tablet. If you want it to be a workhorse, it is a workhorse. Should you buy the Surface Pro 3? It depends. If you are looking for just a tablet and you don't want a laptop, maybe not. But if you want a laptop, you want a tablet, Surface Pro 3 is really, from what I've seen, the best choice. I believe it's better than getting a MacBook Air and an iPad separately. It's better than getting a Samsung Ultrabook and a Samsung tablet. it's a much nicer way of doing things, and it's not about price. Yeah, this is not cheap. The most expensive one, the Core i7 model with 512 gigabytes, is coming in at around $2,000. It's a bit less than that, but around $2,000, especially because type cover doesn't come with it, and I still can't believe that. A lot of people are saying, oh well, MacBook Air is cheaper. Yes, it is. Well, firstly, are you talking about the top of the line MacBook Air that can actually compete with this device? Secondly, you're not talking about touchscreen capabilities. The MacBook Air is just a laptop. This is more than that. Now, when can you buy it? You can pre-order it today. As I said, US and Canada, it comes out in June. Everywhere else in the world, August is when it's coming out. So that was my in-depth analysis of the Surface Pro 3, what I like to call beneath the surface. Anyway, if you did enjoy, please press the like button, or if you didn't enjoy, press the dislike button. I don't mind either way. Of course, leave a comment down below. What do you think of this product? Will it succeed? Do you like it? Are you interested in it? Please tell me down below, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. My exams are nearly over now. Oh, actually, I'm halfway through the exams. Bye bye.